Training camp for the 2014 Virginia football team started on August 4th. The Cavaliers return an experienced defense that showed flashes of greatness in 2013. Entering his 34th season of collegiate coaching, defensive coordinator John Tenuta's practice plan is simple: focus on the fundamentals.
You're trying to get your players better, work with them to get themselves ready to come into camp, start with the fundamentals, build yourself up, and then go from there.
He may predetermine that we're running yellow and throw the ball to the weak side.
Fundamentals to me is key to success, and then obviously the scheme comes into play based on what our guys do well and don't do well, and then what do we have success with, what do we know we can do well based on our people, because you win with people.
All right, good look, offense, good. Exactly what they do.
Tenuta's defense depends upon the Cavaliers putting pressure on the opposing team's quarterback.
We got some guys that can really move, speed. We got tall guys at the end positions. You know, they're good pass rushers. The versatility of Michael Moore really helps us do some things. You know, David Dean is as solid as you can be as an inside tackle.
First and 10, yo. Hey, one more.
In the middle of the defense, Virginia returns middle linebacker Henry Coley and senior outside linebacker Daquan Day-Day Romero.
You know, I look for big things because obviously, you know, Henry's the cowbell for the front seven, and, you know, Anthony Harris is the cowbell for the back guys. So, you know, those guys are in tune, and they kind of think like I do based on down and distance, personnel, and what we term the menu.
And I just like being that bulldog of the defense, that anchor in the defense that has to make all the right calls, make the adjustments, the automatic calls and whatnot. And just being the whole brains of the operation, you know. And I have to be the Steve Greer on the mental aspect, but also be the Roy Reynolds whenever he brings like that passion to the game.
The secondary will rely on senior All-American Anthony Harris, who led the nation with 8 interceptions a year ago.
You look at that guy, he's a ball hawk, understands the system, knows his fits. Then he can help the younger players. You got Quinn Blaney, who's a true freshman, coming in and, you know, working himself into the fray, and we'll see what happens when the lights go on against UCLA. Maurice Candé is our best cover guy by far. So I mean, there's a guy that can play, you know, the nickel spot. He can play either corner. He's a heck of a competitor. I look for him to play some bump and run. He's a physical type player. He's an excellent tackler. So that guy to me is where it all starts.
Joining the defensive staff are 2 individuals familiar with Tenuta, Mike Archer and Jappy Oliver.
That's it. Don't beat him. That's it, okay? Hey, him. Only thing I didn't like is when you went to press, you did this. And when you're wide base right now, you're off lunge, okay? I don't have to get wide. So if I'm taking away your inside and I have my feet this way and you move, just keep them the same width, okay?
So I've known Arch for over 30 years, and obviously I never really worked with him. I coached against him, and through the years, the different places he's been, different places I've been. You got to tape your ankles if you come in a room with him and me in there. But Arch is a very sound, good football coach.
If the ball's going that way, you're just going to the ball. If you see it starting to slow down, it could cut back, then you have to slow down.
I've known Jappy since back in the early 90s. He was at Vanderbilt. He and I coached together at Notre Dame. Jappy knows the system that I've been in for a majority of my career, so you know that's an easy aspect, because I said, Jappy, instead of doing this, we're going to do that, and bang, bang, it's done. He does a great job with the D-line, so I mean, I'm very happy with the guys I have in my room.
There we go, plant up the outside foot, strip him with that right arm. There you go, start to the left, and then just grab him, he's running the ball. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Hey, I don't care about them. UCLA, that's who I'm on. So I went to, that's a perfect opportunity of that drill is what I'm saying. You're there, under control, grab it. They got to take him down.
Hey man, ready to come out here and attack? All we got's in this circle right now. That's all we got all season long. Let's go. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.